Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2025 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid XSE, and I'm going to run through all of the buttons for you. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Starting in the middle with the shifter, you can pull it back into reverse. It will bring up the backup camera on the screen there for you. Then you have neutral, drive, and then if you push over to the left, you can shift through the gears manually. This vehicle does have electronic park brake, so when you put the shifter in park, it automatically engages the park brake, and when you take it out of park, it automatically disengages the park brake. This vehicle does have a hold mode, so if you activate that on the screen here, you'll see on the right side there's a green light that says hold, that means it's on, and then the orange one above it means it's active. So you can actually take your foot off the brake while the vehicle's in drive and it won't go anywhere. Say you're sitting in a drive-through or construction and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, you can take it off and it'll hold it for you. Then when you're ready to move forward a spot, you just tap the gas pedal, it will release, move forward a spot, then if you push down hard again, it'll activate the hold mode. In front of the shifter, you do have drive modes, so you can go forward and back, and you can toggle through Eco, Normal, and Sport. Eco is going to try to make it as fuel efficient as possible. Shift a little sooner, try not to run the climate control as much. Normal is going to be normal driving, and then Sport is going to try to give you all the power that it can. Next to that, you do have an EV mode button. It stands for electric vehicle mode. All hybrids come with this. Basically, if you want to do a low speed short trip in full electric, you can put it in EV mode and it'll use full electric. You do have to have a fully charged hybrid battery for that to work. Then in front of that, you do have a wireless phone charger. And up here you have heated seats. There's high, low, and off for the driver's side, and then same for the passenger side. Then you do have a USB-C charger right here. Up on the dash, you have the start button for the vehicle right here. Then you have the climate control. This vehicle does have dual zone auto climate control. So the left dial will change the driver's side, and then the right dial will change the passenger side. This auto function right here is like a thermostat for your car. So if it's on auto 70 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 70 degrees. And if it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 70 degrees. Right here, you can turn the climate control off. This will do front window defrost, so it'll blow all the air up on the front window. This will de-ice the back window and the side mirrors. This is an eco heat and cool mode. So if this is activated, it'll try to use the climate control a little less to make the vehicle more fuel efficient. Then you can turn your fan speeds up and down right here. And then this one will change where the vents are going to blow. This is recirculate on and off. This is actually a button to turn off the rear vents. So if there's nobody in the second row, you can turn off the vents back there. Then you have AC on and off. And then if you hit the sync button, it'll do whatever the driver's side does on both sides. Then here you have hazards. Up on the radio, this top symbol here is for your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It is wireless. If you hit that, it'll bring your phone screen up on the radio screen. You can have maps and what you're listening to. If you hit this, you can access your contacts, messages, anything else you want to use. Second one down is the cloud navigation. You do have to have an active subscription for this through Toyota, and then you'll have built-in maps on the radio screen. Then the music symbol will have your favorites here, and it puts your presets over on the right side. Then you have tune, so you can go FM, AM, XM. You do have 3 months free XM radio with every new Toyota. If you tune the channel, it'll bring the radio station up right there. If you like that station, you want to make sure you heart it, and it'll put it on your preset list. Down here, you can go channel by channel, pause it and back it up if you missed a song. And if you like the song or artist, you can check mark it right here on the Notify Me button, and it'll tell you if it plays on any XM station. The little phone icon will just take you back into your Apple CarPlay so you can access your contacts and everything there. The little vehicle tab here will bring up fuel economy and range to empty. You can go back and do energy flow. Since it's a hybrid, it'll show you what all the hybrid systems are doing. And then vehicle alert, it'll tell you if there's any issues with the car. Finally, you have settings, so you can log into your profile right there. And you can change the date and time, make all kinds of different vehicle customizations. Up above, you do have map light. This will turn all the lights in the vehicle on. And then the one that says door, if it's pushed in, when you open the doors, the lights will come on. If you don't want the lights to come on, you just push it out like that. On the left side here, you've got the sunroof, so you can open and close it. And then the right side where it says up and down, that'll vent the sunroof up and down. Then here you have your SOS Safety Connect button. So if you get a flat tire, have any sort of emergency, you can flip that down, push the button, it'll call Toyota, and then they can send help your way. It does have a nice little cover there so you don't bump it. And then this vehicle does have home link. So you have 1, 2, and 3 different garage door openers right there on the mirror, so you can sync up your garage door clicker. Behind the steering wheel, you've got the wipers. So up will do mist, and it'll swipe 1 time, and then it's back to off. 1 click down is the delayed setting, so you can adjust the wiper delay right there. Then you have low, then you have high. If you pull this whole lever towards you, it'll spray and clean the front windshield. If you push it away from you, it'll spray and clean the back windshield. Then the back wiper, you can do a delayed setting right there and then on right there. On the left side, you've got the headlights. So you can go all the way down and do DRL off, which is driving lights off, no lights at all. Then you can do auto, which turns on and off on their own. Most people do that. Then there's park lights and headlights. And then you can go forward for high beam, back for low beam. And then you've got the fog lights right there. On the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through all your sources. So AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, music. Then next to it, you have these arrows, which will go through all your favorite radio presets. Or if you're listening to like Amazon Music, it'll go next song and back a song. This vehicle does have radar cruise control, which basically means if you're set at 70 miles per hour and you come up on a car that's going any slower, it'll automatically sense that car, slow down, and then match their speed. So to set that, you get to the speed you want, and then you push this top left button right here, and it'll say set at 70 miles per hour up on the dash. To increase speed, you can hit the plus symbol and go 1, 2 to go up to 72. If you want to go back down to 70, you can go 1, 2. You can also choose the zone selector, so you can do 4, 3, 2, and 1, basically car lengths. It's how close it'll follow the car in front of you. And then you can hit cancel to cancel or tap the brake to cancel. You do have a mode button here, so if you don't like the radar cruise control, you can toggle between adaptive cruise control and then regular cruise control where it won't slow you down. This vehicle does have lane trace assist, so basically if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set, it'll look at the lines in front of you and try to keep the vehicle perfectly centered. If you don't like that feature, you can turn it off right there. Then over on this side of the steering wheel, you've got volume controls, so you can turn the volume up and down. Then you got voice command button right there. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 57.
The phone button here, if you get a call from somebody, it'll say call from whoever on the screen. You can hit this to answer it and hit it again to hang up. Then this button above it is almost like a clear button. So if you get like a notification up on the screen, you can hit that to clear it. Then you got the up and down, left and right arrow. So basically that goes through your center display. So on the left side there, you can go up and down through all those tabs. And then those bubbles at the bottom, you can go right and left through all those. So you can show different kinds of fuel economy stuff, lane departure, radar cruise, compass, what's playing on the radio station, vehicle information, settings for all the safety equipment, messages, and then back to the beginning. On this side of the dash, you have a little dial that you can scroll up and down. That will adjust the gauge brightness. Then next to it, you have your automatic high beams. That is if you have your high beams on while you're driving down the highway at night and you meet a car and you forget to dim them, it can sense their headlights and dim them automatically for you. If you like that feature, you want it lit up like that. This will turn off traction control. Normally you want to leave that on, but if you were stuck in some snow and you kind of wanted to spin the tires to try to get out, you can hit that to turn it off. Then down below you do have a button for the power lift gate. If you hold it for like 2 seconds, it'll open the lift gate. Then if you hold it again for about 2 seconds, it'll close the lift gate. And then this will open the fuel door for the vehicle. Finally, on the driver door, you have all 4 window controls. They do have one touch auto up and down, so if you just give it a quick push, it rolls the window all the way down. And then if you lift up on it real quick, it'll roll the window all the way back up. This is your window locks, so if that's active, nobody in the vehicle will be able to roll the windows up or down. Then you can lock and unlock your doors right there. And then for the mirror adjustments, you twist this to the left, you can move the left mirror around, twist it to the right, you can move the right mirror around, and then if you put it back in the center for the neutral position, if you bump it, it won't go anywhere. And that should be all the buttons on this 2025 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid XSE. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.